Here's what you need to know about what is SSH. This is an exam topic in Domain 4, Network Security. By the end of this video, you'll understand the core concepts and exactly what to expect on the CompTIA Network Plus exam. SSH Secure Shell is a cryptographic protocol used to securely access and manage remote systems over an unsecured network. It replaces older insecure protocols like Telnet and rlogin by encrypting all traffic, including passwords and commands. SSH is the standard tool for remote administration of servers, network devices, and cloud infrastructure. Key concept: encrypted remote access. SSH encrypts all traffic between the client and server, including authentication credentials and commands. Unlike Telnet, which sends everything in cleartext, SSH protects sessions from eavesdropping and man-in-the-middle attacks. Key concept: password versus key authentication. SSH supports two authentication methods. Password authentication uses a username and password. Key-based authentication uses a public-private key pair. The server stores the public key and the client proves identity. Key concept: port 22. SSH runs on TCP port 22 by default. Organizations often change this to a non-standard port to reduce automated attack attempts. Changing the port does not encrypt differently, but reduces noise from port scanners. Key concept: SSH tunneling and port forwarding. SSH can tunnel other protocols through an encrypted connection. SSH port forwarding routes traffic from a local port through the SSH connection to a remote destination, useful for securely accessing internal services. Let's look at the full breakdown. SSH, encrypted, all traffic secured. TCP port 22, key or password authentication. Industry standard for remote admin. Telnet, cleartext, no encryption. TCP port 23, password only, deprecated, never use on prod. Here's a real-world example. A network engineer needs to configure a Linux server in a remote data center. They open an SSH session from their laptop, authenticate using a private key, and run configuration commands. Everything, the key exchange, the commands, and the server responses, is encrypted end-to-end. Anyone sniffing the network between the engineer and the server sees only encrypted ciphertext. Quick recap before you go. 1. SSH securely replaces Telnet for remote access, encrypts all traffic. 2. Uses TCP port 22 by default. 3. Two auth methods, password less secure, and public-private key pairs preferred. 4. SSH tunneling allows other protocols to travel through the encrypted SSH session. 5. Never use Telnet on production systems. Use SSH instead. That's what is SSH covered. Exam tip: SSH =sign TCP 22 encrypted, Telnet =sign TCP 23 cleartext. Any exam scenario asking to replace Telnet with a secure alternative is asking for SSH. Key-based authentication is more secure than password auth because private keys are never transmitted over the network. Next up, what is HTTPS? If this helped, hit subscribe. New topics drop every week.